Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTCtv and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome everybody to ENVY Simsports GTCtv Sprint Series. I said GTC Sprint Series, but okay, whatever. Hey, it's the GT Sprint Series here, powered by Triple Stint, Tasha Coffee at Willow Springs Raceway, and we're here to have 2 half-hour-long races around Big Willow, which is arguably one of the least raced tracks and the most underrated because it's a freaking awesome track, especially if you like driving in dirt and sand, because you will have that opportunity. So we're here. It's the final round of the GT Sprint Series. We'll talk about who and what is leading the championship. But first, we're going to talk about who and what is leading our crew here in the broadcast booth. That's me, Chris Ball. I'll be doing play-by-play until my voice dies out. And then Oscar Brown will be picking up the slack. What's up, buddy?
Hey, good to be back. Yeah, should be a fun season finale. Like, let's go. Should be good. Good to be back.
Yep, should. John Powers is here with us again. What's up, bud?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm doing better than you. I do better than everybody. That's kind of what I tell people. They have to prove to me that they're doing better than me. I know Pix is having fun. He's with some family. Probably got so much good food, dude. I'm super jealous. I want to be wherever you're eating tonight. But Pix is here. What's up, buddy? Okay, well, his mic is close, but he said he loves all of you, and he especially loves Chris more than anybody else in the world. So, that's okay. So we won't be hearing much from Pix. Pix is pulling a Chris Ball this week, and I'm in the studio and he isn't. So this should be a lot of fun, folks. We'll have a good time. So hang out with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Eitan is off in I wonder what he's doing tonight. I haven't looked at his socials today. It's been a busy work day. And John Cannon's not here with us. He's also not on the racetrack. So much like myself and Pix, we sit in the booth. We don't get to race. That's pretty much how John's life is, it seems, in his events. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for greatness. So anyway, Big Willow. What a fun track. Last season, well, a season ago in iRacing, Attila, that sounds awesome, like Attila the Hun. Attila Kozo, in a 720 GT3 set, a 110.8 around this track. Nobody's even into the 111s. I take that back. Someone just hit the 111s on track. So just a second back there. So a lot of fun. 2.5 miles. And if you look at this image in just the right angle, it looks like a pistol with the handle grip and stuff. And there's a thing about this from way back when this was made that was by design. But the part at the top up at the top where it loops kind of down where up in front of the trigger, that used to be straight. They added a turn in there a long time ago, just to add another couple turns into the track. And before it was just like 3 turns. So pretty
Chris,
fun track.
Thank you so much. I will never be able to see Willow Springs in a different way now. It's always going to be seen as a pistol now.
There you go. Old school. A whale. Okay. What is that? What is that? That thing psychiatrists do where they put ink blots on a paper and they tell you to figure out what does that look like to you. So anyway, this is it, folks. It's the final round. 2 quick little sprint races here at Big Willow, and that was some fun racing. Sonoma, Long Beach, Charlotte, VIR. circuit, you know what, on round 5, Indy and Chicago. So we go from a street circuit with walls to meet them at every single corner to the desert where there's nothing to meet you. And if you go off this track, it's going to be a while before you get back to it. So it's definitely one of those things you got to be careful of. Hey, Oscar, tell us a little bit about the scoring that's going on these days. Folks, let me tell you, this dude came packing heat when he came in to start working with us. If you even saw the spreadsheets and stuff this dude puts together before these, it's pretty amazing. But I'm going to give you a chance to tell everybody about the scoring.
No, thanks so much, Chris. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's some good championship battles rolling in. That being said, all of the championship leaders have now clinched their titles, apart from Chris Heide. All he needs to do is start the race, and he's good. So, and with that 111 he put on there, I think he should be fine. But yeah, for pro Alberto Alvarez on 156, he has clinched that one, with Harvey Sierra in second on 88 points. And the interesting one here to watch is Jean McLuhan and Lucas Dragotta. I'm not sure if Lucas is here today, but if he is, he just needs 19 points to get third, as Jean
not here
is
either.
not here today. So Lucas and Jean are not here. So that means that Brad Mueller will be fifth, 57 points there. TJ Connolly in sixth with 41. Then Patrick Rich, Jamie Fleming, and Jose Flores. And then over to AM, we have our championship winner for that, Aaron Stevens, on 153 points. Big lead there for him, with William Gary on 112 behind. Another good battle there between William and Joshua on 101 for third. Then Stephen Shaw on 65, who's had a very good season for his last 2 races that he's joined us, with 2 firsts, I believe. And then Marvin Brooks with 62, Jaden Essery in 48. Carl Hines in 7th with 34, Joe Kronk with 20 points, and then Trey Mango in 9th with 18 points. And then for our Silver Championship, as we said, Chris Heide starts the race. He's our championship leader. 160 points there for him. David Laborea on 133 points for second. And this is a battle I like. Joe Stella and Rob Shaw separated by just 3 points going into this race. And they are both here. So that is going to be one to watch, folks. That is going to be interesting. So yeah, Rob Shaw is going to be eyeing down Joe Stella today, trying to get those 3 points. So we'll see how that one turns out. And then in 5th here, Terrell Lance with 84 points. We have Chris Rise with 67 points. Owen Smith in 7th. Anthony Datilli in 8th. Then Stuart Smith in 9th. Spencer Brown in 10th. Caleb Aguilar in 11th. And Kitty Asnicorn in 12th. And also for today's race, because it's the 2 30-minute races, the scoring will be half of what the usual is. So if you get first, it's 12.5 for the 30-minute race. And then the second race is also 12.5 points. So the points are split in half, I guess. We also have our Triple Stim racing gloves. Our sponsors over at Triple Stim. Got some great gloves there. Check it out. I think last time I checked they had some sales. I'm not sure if it's on, but great Christmas present. It should be good. So great gloves there. Go check it out. And then
I told my wife I want a pair of the racing gloves in my stuff, so we'll see. But I told her, I said they better be orange and black.
And I'm sure you also told her that you wanted some Natasha coffee from natashacoffee.com/envy with that nice discount there. Go check out them as well. Some great sponsors of the league making this happen, and some great flavors over there, as I'm sure John is aware.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
Being the final, I've treated myself to some K-Cups this last order, and I ordered some peppermint mocha this time.
Ooh.
So really good.
Oh,
Very nice. You're gonna have to let us know how that tastes.
It's good. Sipping on it now.
He comes prepared.
Yes.
I tell you what, John's got to get the Atasha people to throw you a free box of that stuff, man. I don't think you've gone a race without drinking it and talking about it. That's pretty awesome.
I drink it I got people at the office drinking it now.
There you
wow.
go.
Yeah.
Word of mouth.
I think they like the packaging, but The coffee's good.
Is it all guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Hey, yeah, Oscar's gonna be with all of you here in just about 6 days from now. Well, actually, it's just next week, right? Next Friday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This
You're gonna be
time
doing
next
2
week.
hours of Barcelona.
Indeed. Yeah.
All
so,
Alona.
all
Oh, I had to do it. I had to do it.
Chris is in the spirit today. He
Mhm.
always is. But yeah, I mean, 2 hours of Barcelona. It will be me and Pix up in the booth, leading you away for the 2 hours around this amazing track. So yeah, it's not too late to sign up, of course. So if you want to sign up, head over to ENVYSimsports.com or sign that QR code on there. So yeah, free entry. It's all GT3s. There is a Pro and Pro-Am classes. You can bring your teammate if you want to. If you don't want to and you want to solo it, go ahead, do that. There's 55 spots available. As I said, GT3 only. That is this time next week, December the 19th, 2025. Be there. Powered by Triple Stint. Should be a good one.
One of these days, we're going to have those. There's some movies that are about it all the time. I can't remember what the name of it was with. Who's the guy that played in all the Die Hard movies? I can't think of his name all of a sudden.
Bruce Willis?
Yes, Bruce Willis, where people sat in these little chairs with the goggles on and they ran like bots of themselves, but it wasn't them, it was somebody else. Everybody looked amazing and nobody did anything. They had lived in these virtual worlds. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to send my character out to go do all of the family stuff so I can stay at home and race. I have so much terrible, I know, but anyway. Oh, we might have some qualifying times. I see who's sitting on the pole by just under 0.2 of a second. That was
No
close.
surprise. Yeah, no surprise.
Oh, they're not official. Okay. Well, what I can see is 3 people in the 111s, which is pretty crazy. So it's a nice, balmy 70 degrees out there at Big Willow. And if you've ever been out at Big Willow, I've never gotten to be out there physically, but virtually I've been out there when my brother raced his Le Mans out there. I got pictures of his car out there. Lots of fun, and being on the phone with him and on the camera while he's racing, trying to engineer and do stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. And he says that track is so much fun because it's so wide. You can fit a bunch of cars at just about anywhere on that track, except for up at the trigger area. Not as much room for 2 cars, but all the rest of the track is a lot of fun. And it's 2.5 miles, so you can get going pretty fast down these straights. It's where they get to open them up. It's going to be a fun track. So should be pretty good.
All right, going over the qualifying, no surprise there. Mr. Alvey in first place with a 111.459, followed by Mr. Chris Heidi. Third place, Rob Shaw, followed by Patrick Rich, Mr. Stephen Shaw. After that, sixth place, Terrell Lance. Seventh, Aaron Stevens. Eighth, David Labarere. Ninth, Joshua Lee, followed by Mr. Joe Stella in 10th. William Gary in 11th. Marvin Brooks Jr. in 12th, and bringing up the rear, Mr. Patrick Brady.
Patrick Brady. Haven't seen that name out there in a minute.
Well, I mean, Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was going to say, from the looks of it, we're going to get a full pace lap out of these cars, which they're going to want because that first lap is going to be really hard on cold tires.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and
looks good.
I mean, that doesn't help with the high elevation area, though. I think it was like 2,500 feet, so that's going to make it, I assume, a little bit harder to warm up those tires. But also, just to look here, Rob Shaw, that's a big gap to Joe Stella, and that's our 3 points we're talking about right there. So, yeah. Of course, I don't know where he is in terms of class, but it looks like he's second, and Joe Stella's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th by the looks of it. So yeah, that's the start he needed for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Big Will is up in like the high deserty area of California, It's at 2,500 feet, but I mean, snowing there. I mean, it's rare. It's about as rare as it is to snow in San Diego. So it'll snow in the height. It definitely gets freaking cold out there though, man. That desert gets cold at night. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes. I didn't catch the tire temperature. Ambient temperature was 70, so the track is going to be somewhere around there, and it looks like it's dusk.
Yeah.
Are we going to drive
into
into?
time? What's the sim time?
You tell us, Mr. Producer, what the... I'm kidding you.
I have no idea. But it looks like...
Sim time looks like it is... the track temperature is 68 degrees. I don't know what time it is in the sim. I probably should just look on my computer. It is... sim time is 4:15 p.m. So... I think the second race is going to end up being at night. Or at least definitely...
around Willow Springs.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I've never raced a night race at Willow Springs. Chris Hiddy's already... Heidi. Chris Heidi already has his lights on his AMG. He's got the fog lights on and everything. He's like, I need all the light I can get. Light makes you go faster.
I don't think Willow Springs even has any night lighting, so that should be fun as well.
Gosh, no.
That's too high tech for them.
Yeah.
No barriers, no lighting, no nothing. Just track.
There's barriers. They're called little divots in the dirt and some tires out in the middle of the. If you can hit them, you know, you're. I don't know how you would hit them. It'd have to be completely on purpose.
And a toilet in the middle.
And a toilet.
No,
yeah. There's a little outhouse out there. Hit that one, and your car will be all blue. All right, so they're coming around the final corner now. Now, this is the corner we're talking about earlier. This is turn 9, and when they come out of this corner, you're going to see drivers off the left side, all the way in the dirt, sliding off into oblivion. If they hold it together long enough, at least they can take an early pit stop. So, all right, Albie's going to lead them out. We're waiting on the lights. Chris Heidi could get a pretty good start, but he's not fighting these guys. Albie and Patrick Rich right around him, and there we go. It's green lights, red for us, green for them. And that Ferrari got a good run, and it looks like a Porsche is trying to push that AMG into the corner. That was close. They straighten out a little bit, and still out there's Mr. Shaw on the outside. Patrick Rich is going to keep that inside for P3, but just barely. Oh, I think, is Rob trying to get... he's trying to keep his nose there for the inside, and he's not going to have it. And now he's going to be a little bit off the corner. Ooh, the side-by-side is hard through here, folks. Okay. So far, so good. We haven't hit turn 9 yet, so that's where the real, what do they call it? The pavement hits the dirt, or the money hits the dirt. I don't know. Is that Joe Stella going around? I saw him grab the edge of the dirt. Stella! Don't. All right, turn 9, here we go. Albie into turn 9, and he's holding it together. Is anyone going to go off? I don't know. Joe Stella's back under power, but we're not seeing what's going on down there. It looks like everybody made it through turn 9. So that's a good start. There we go, back to the leaders. So Chris Heidi still running second. Oscar, this is pretty quick. These guys broke away pretty quick on one lap. These 3 and 4 have said, see you later.
It's an interesting line there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another line. Oof. Okay, things are... Oh, geez, everybody's finding the dirt, except for the leaders. So Mr. Shaw gets back up to 4th. Oh, Turl Lance almost takes out the other Shaw, the Shaw brother. I don't remember. The junior one is the younger one, right? Stephen Shaw is the younger one, if I
believe
remember from
Stephen
last season.
Shaw is, yes.
Oh my goodness, who's that in the Porsche? Is that Patrick Rich? He almost turned that Mercedes around. But hey, Chris Heide has won his championship. He's completed a lap, so that should do it. Way to go.
Yeah, indeed it should. And I mean, yeah, as you said, it looks like we've got a little bit of a pack forming here. The Albie, as per usual, running away. No surprises there. And then, yeah, Patrick Rich is going to want to get around Chris Heide here by the looks of things. So should be interesting. And I believe, yeah that incident, Joe Stella on lap 1, I think, lap 1 or lap 2. That's definitely not going to be helping him in his championship battle with Rob. So
it makes it a little bit more challenging for sure.
Yeah. And I have a little suspicion that Willow Springs might not be the easiest track to pass at, but you know, we'll see.
There are a couple of places you can pass, and all of it's under braking. So you have to have the confidence in your machinery. You can get some good overtakes through turn 9 when somebody dips a wheel off into the sand. You can get a little bit of a run. So we'll see how that plays out. Albie, of course, leading with a 1:12 flat as his fastest lap, just the last lap. Almost qualifying pace he's running out there, which is impressive, since most people don't want to run qualifying pace during a race. But he is not that far ahead of Chris Heide. He's only 2 seconds ahead of him, and only just. Oh.
Just saying hello.
Turtle Lance is pushing it. Sorry, John, go ahead.
No, I say he was just saying hello.
Yep.
That noise there. Yeah.
Little kisses.
And Retro Coffin in chat has a good take on Willow Springs. Willow Springs on Mars confirmed.
That's hilarious.
Especially at this time of day. That is very
Yeah,
correct.
it does, huh? You know, my wife and I just watched that movie, The Martian, with, what's the guy that played all of the Jason Bourne movies? I forget what his name is, but where he was stuck on Mars by himself. If you haven't seen it, it was a really good movie. You should watch it. It's called The Martian.
It's a great movie, I can confirm.
There you go.
And Stephen Shaw with a early pit stop there. Maybe a little bit of strategy with the 30-minute race, trying to get in some clean air and run some quick pace for the rest of the race, maybe, with the early pit stop.
I wonder what the fuel load was? I didn't think to look to see, since they're only doing 30-minute sprints. Did they cap the fuel to force the pit stop during the race, or is it a sprint?
It's still the 50% fuel on all the cars. However, I do believe that there is still a mandatory pit stop as per usual. So.
Oh, you still have to pit?
Yeah, I do think so. I'll check that
Okay.
really quickly, but I'm pretty sure it is for all the races. You have to do a mandatory pit.
I love the sound of the gears in the Porsche. Oh my gosh. I still have dreams about it. That was my first 24-hour race was in that car. And I think for about 3 weeks, all I could hear in my head was
It really does sound so much different to all the other GT3s, but I love it. It sounds so
yeah,
good.
isn't that one a flat 6, I think?
I believe so, I think.
I think it is, and that's what gives it that weird sound.
And yeah, I just checked up on the series rules. So yeah, 1 pit stop's required, and fuel is mandatory, but tires are optional. So
Fuel's mandatory because if you don't, you'll run out. Essentially,
I don't think they'll run out in a 30-minute it'd be tight, I think.
Whoa.
That's David Laborea taking a little bit of an off-road trip there in the Porsche. Looks through turn 4 there, so he's got it back on track and is in
he got a little bit too much curb right there. Oh, that was earlier.
On lap 1.
Yep. Ooh, Stella.
See, had that been at Chicago,
Then he'd still be on the track, just crab walking sideways. So at least he gets to get on the track and not have to. Oh, Josh. Oh, that's not the first or the last that of people that are going to end off on that corner.
And possibly in the pits. Depending how big of a moment you have.
Oh, that's one way to go around the corner. It's not a good way, but it's one way. Woo.
Yep.
Imagine being right behind him.
Was
Oh.
just... oh.
Look at that. Look at that. How the... Here we go, folks. Picks finding all the good stuff. And Terrell just... Oh, yeah, I remember seeing him just off the track there. I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody just off to oblivion on this track yet. I mean, Joe Stella went pretty far out there, but there are some places you can end up where it'll probably just reset you.
Yeah. I mean, if you go off at turn 8, you're probably going to be in the next state. So
you'll be going, wait, what's this other racetrack up here, up the hill here? Oh, that's the
how did I get to Road America
track? Well, just to the just behind the camera there, where we were just looking, is a kart track and the Streets of Willow road course that's up there. That's they use for karting and for smaller cars and whatnot. Let's see. There you go. Oh, that's the one going way out there. Just take a mulligan. You are way out of bounds.
Yeah, Joshua is he's exploring the track limits here today.
We're gonna spend all day in the replays watching everybody on track. Even Chris Heide got into the action. He's like, I don't want to be left out here. Oh, his wasn't nearly as remarkable. He owes us a better one than that. Oh, I did not say that out loud.
Well, I mean, Chris has got his championship now, so I'm sure he'd put on a bit of a show for us. Maybe take a jump through the infield or something.
There you go. Yeah, that's always fun, coming out of turn 1 where the outhouse is, and just take your car and just take your $1 million car and just jump it through the air because you can. That's where the real life racers get jealous of us sim racers. We can just be upset and then just trash our car to oblivion. Go grab a cup of coffee, come back, and it's all brand new again. That's the magic of Atasha coffee, people. If you wreck your car, you go get a cup of coffee, you make it, you sip it, you come back, and your car's all fixed. So, in which case, I need to buy like 100 cases of that.
Yeah, and watch out Chris Heide as well. He's just set the fastest lap by about 3/10, so Albie's got his work cut out for him.
As a matter of fact, that was his qualifying time. Was that 1:11? A 1:11.4 was Albie's qualifying time, and Chris Heide just matched that on the race, like with fuel. So that's pretty impressive. Is he getting a tow? I don't think so. I think he's all alone.
It's that clean air. Maybe that's the strategy, I think. I do reckon clean air around here would be a pretty useful thing.
Yep. Now, can Steven catch Gary, or is Gary pulling away? Turn 9 here. Hold it together. Oh, look at this run! Oh, wow! Yeah, David was like, I wasn't ready for that turn.
The BMW power. Right there.
Well, yeah.
Straight through.
Yeah, look at that. New AM leader, Mr. Shaw, of the junior variety. That's good stuff. I like that livery on that car. Aaron Siebens, the current reigning AM champion. Well, I should say the season points leader. I don't know if he's ever been a champion of anything. Yeah, Nair.
Asking about 40 minutes.
There you go.
But yeah, I think he'll be very happy just sitting back there in third and bringing it around the racetrack. So Chris Heide, on the other hand, he wants to win. he wants
why
to
wouldn't
build
he?
that gap. Oh yeah, 100%. He's got the pace, so I mean, he's definitely going to want to try and just get some more points on the board, maybe.
Yep.
So, 100%.
Retro says champion-elect. That's awesome. We got 3 of those out there. We'll have to see how it all plays out. That's going to be pretty awesome, them getting all the awards and whatnot. That should be fun.
And we don't only have that battle for the top 3 in championships, we also have the battle between Stephen Shaw and Marvin Brooks as well. That's just 3 points between them for 4th. So yeah, now that Stephen's leading, he's just going to be extending his lead to Marvin there, so that's one to watch as well.
Yep. Where you going? Where you going, Albie? Don't be paying attention to the screen. You drive your car. He's probably looking over, listening to us. He's like, I recognize that.
I know he's
That
got it
sounds
up
just
on
like
his
my
secondary
car.
monitor.
he's got us up there. He's probably like, hey, when I'm on the straights, put that Atasha Coffee Girl up on the screen real big, real first.
He got a bit
I wonder
camera
if those
scared.
girls
and
have
took some
names.
track
They
rules.
must have names.
Yeah, they do.
You better have them memorized, John.
I don't, but maybe I should.
That's pretty funny. Ooh.
That is just such a view there. The mountains going down the main straight towards turn 1.
Yep. Albie's making that Ferrari sing, man. He's just gained a half second over Chris in this last lap. Their last lap, he was actually slower. Chris Heide was faster on the last lap by a good 0.2 of a second. So these
Albie
guys are
had
just
that
back
dip in
and
the
forth.
stand there.
Oh yeah, that's true. He was driving a little bit in the dirty part of the track. I just thought about that. I'm like, the dirty part of this track is pretty dirty.
Hey, that's half the battle around here though, keeping it on track. So it's really easy to go off like that.
It's a nice ramp right there.
He's gonna miss it. Oh, just misses it.
Yeah.
Marm's like, hit the brakes, drop the anchor, do something. Replay. Oh my gosh,
it's all shit doing
everybody's
the same
going
thing.
through there. That's probably why they don't have any grass growing around here, because everyone just keeps driving off of it. He's like, screw it, I'm going to pit now. It's smart. It's smart. If you have to pit, wait until you go off turn 9 on accident, and then do it then.
Yeah.
Oh no, David again. Jeez. These guys know that the asphalt's the better part to drive on, right?
That's a good spot to send it too, right over that hill.
Yeah.
Where's that? That's turn 5.
Uh-oh.
Or...
Wow, you get a lot more grip off the dirt here than you do in other simulators, to not be named. You go off there and you're gone. See you later, alligator.
Looks like
Chris
Albie's taken a little bit out of Chris Heide now.
Yeah.
He's decided to keep it on track this
second.
lap and set some good lap times.
Well, we're gonna see how this goes towards the end of the stint, because this type of track is super kind to front engine cars, right? Because of the weight distribution of it on the long straights and the long corners. But where Albie's Ferrari is really gonna shine is gonna be through the twisty bits up at the top of the mountain. That's probably where he's getting most of his time out of Chris, because those mid-engine cars, you can just really, like chuck them into the corner, and they just rotate really nicely. Not to mention, Albie is fast, right? But the Ferrari is just going to be a lot better through these few corners right here than the Merc. But then you get down to the longer parts, and the Merc's like, dun, dun, dun. He's going to come right back at him.
Yeah, I mean, the BMWs look pretty strong through the sweeper as well, turn 8, turn 9 there. As we saw that overtake on the Porsche. I believe that was Stephen Shaw, possibly. I think.
Well, I think when we were on board with that Porsche, I heard it come off the throttle because I think he saw himself doing something like what Albie just did, and I think he was trying to prevent it from being too bad. So.
Yeah, he didn't want to duck into the pits too early.
Oh, headlights are shining out on the track now. I can see them reflecting off the roadway. So, this second race is going to be lit. Oh, ha, ha, ha. No, I didn't
pun
mean
intended.
That. No.
Really, Chris? Really?
And that joke sailed over my head.
I have been not myself this whole week. I thought I was going to be playing hooky, and I ended up not. And then I still ended up being sick. Stop it! I can't say it, and I won't say it.
Gilles Villeneuve. I'll say it for you.
Gilles Villeneuve. Okay, I said it. There, now take it away.
He's even got the animations on it.
I know he goes out of town. He's still gonna bring the troll pieces with him just so he can troll us while he's doing it.
Yeah, look at this. The Porsches, I feel like they're definitely not as strong as the BMWs through that corner. Like, he's just gone every time a monster run out of turn 9 there. And he looks like he's gone wide there now.
Well, think about this. All the weight is on the back of the back of that car. I mean, the only thing on the front that's giving it any weight is the fuel cell. And as he burns off the gas, it's just going to get lighter and lighter. So he's understeering on those high-speed corners. But once he gets into these corners, he's like, I got this. Minus the couple times that he doesn't, but BMW is just a really good, stable car.
This is why we have Chris, our technical man.
Oh, I'm not a technical guy. I just know how not to drive some of these cars. So I just assume that it's because I'm sucking at it, and also because these cars are just different when you drive them.
Is it a skill issue or is it the car?
It is. It is those two things.
Combined.
Yes.
Skill issue plus car equals DNF.
There you go. Look at that Beamer come out of there, dude. I said Beamer. That's right. Look at this. He is closing. I don't think he's going to have him by the turn, but he's going to be right on top of him. That's oh, look at that.
Even through turn 2 there.
That Porsche's struggling.
There you go.
I mean, Porsche. Sorry, Pix. I know you want it to be.
But he could.
Retro.
As you said,
what are you talking about?
As you said, the Porsche's pretty strong through this middle section of the track, so we'll see if he can maybe shoot up the inside somewhere. Don't count it out.
This track is not a track for the Porsche. There's certain tracks where cars are just better than other cars, and I don't know. There's too many really long sections and long corners, and I don't care what you say, Retro. This is not a track for the Porsche unless everybody's in it, and then then it's okay.
He said the Porsche is perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. I could not agree with more. I couldn't agree with you more, Retro.
It's a great car until it isn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of tracks that are just not made for Porsches. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean every car is. If every car was equally good on every track, everybody would just wouldn't make different cars. They would just make the same car. So every car has different capabilities, different. What's the word I'm looking for? And I do agree, it is similar to Watkins Glen. You got these long straights, you got some high-speed corners, but characteristics. That's the word I was looking for. Whoa! Flirting with the white line there.
Wonder what happened to Chris Hardy. It looks like he's like 6.2 seconds now behind him. So maybe a little bit of a incident earlier on, or a little bit of an off track. But yeah, Albi's stretched that gap now. So
Yep.
still running
And
very
Albie
similar
also stole
paces.
the fastest lap
so-
of the race. Well, something happened because he was 1.2 seconds slower his last lap than his best lap. And Albie said, "I'm going to beat your 11.482 with my 11.461." So Chris is probably like, "You jerk." But that's okay. They're not fighting for the championships. They both have won theirs.
The headlights are shining bright now. This
Mhm.
second race is going to be very interesting. Indeed.
Yeah. It's probably not very dark if you're in the car. It probably looks darker because we're outside of the car.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's plenty of light for them to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't. Oh, there's someone making an
Yeah,
excursion.
Steven had a moment, I think, and we're about to see what it was.
Oh, it just goes a little bit too
Little-
wide, maybe. No, he
Not
keeps it on
yet.
track. No, he passes Terrell Lance there.
Oh, it's just an overtake out
okay.
of the pits.
An
Okay.
overtake from the pits.
Pix, you had us scared. You really
Hicks
did.
is giving us false hope.
False hope. He's giving us heart attacks.
False heart attacks.
There you go.
Yeah, it does depend though. Once the sun fully sets and it actually becomes dark, sometimes the rear view mirror can be kind of useless.
Oh, yeah.
From personal experience, I think I did a race once at Barber Motorsports and it was nighttime with GT3s and I never want to do it again. It was painful. I could see the track in front of me and nothing else. Didn't help that my window was open. It was shining bright light onto my screen. So, but yeah, it depends.
You see Marvin flashing his lights at William, like, why? Why are we flashing lights? They are fighting for position, so he's just
Hey,
trying to
it's a strategy.
distract him.
It's a strategy.
Yeah.
Going
Maybe
up
you want
the
them to
inside
pull over.
Maybe he's like, hey, I want to give you a cup of coffee. Yeah, these guys are close. Now, and I don't know what the rules are in the ENVY events. I assume they'll be pretty similar. In GTC events, the flashing of the lights is frowned upon significantly. So
I see.
in the daylight is one thing, right? You know, but if it's at night, that could be just really, really distracting, right? When it's the whole everything around you is flashing and lighting up. Look at that! No, look at that McLaren go. You do realize you guys are fighting for position, flashing your light. He doesn't have to get out of your way.
He may not realize that.
He doesn't need to realize that. His relative should tell him that the guy in front of him is P2 in his class that he's fighting with.
Yeah, maybe he is just trying to distract them. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, whatever he's done, it's worked so far. So he's definitely closed up a little bit that lap. So yeah, we'll see.
Also looks like David Labarere and Mr. Shaw are having a nice little battle too. So we got a couple little close ones happening here. Oh no, Josh! Whoa! It's like, I'm not even going to turn the wheel. I don't even know what this corner was.
And drifting around that hill.
Oh, that he's going to crack that splitter wide open on the curb. Oh! Sparks are flying, man. Whew. I wonder if the cars will break suspension and whatnot hitting curbs hard like that, or if it's only if you hit other cars or walls, like immovable objects. Like, I wonder if the undercarriage can be is modeled for damage over curbs and stuff. I've never
I don't
thought
know
about that.
I mean, I've been doing some practice for a race coming up at Miami Homestead the last few days, and there's that little bit at the end of the track where you like cut it up on the banking like really. Oh, that's a spin by William Gary. Keep it out.
Are you
Oh,
gonna take him out? Oh,
Oi. That is close. But yeah, as I was saying, so I don't know if it is modeled. It's an interesting.
Oh no.
I feel like it
Is
should
this
be.
just an overtake? Please just be an overtake and not
it
an
looks like a
accident.
dangerous place to be.
Yeah. Turn 8 and 9 is not the spot you want to be too wide.
Look at these two. Let's go, man. These guys are putting on a good show. There's some good battles happening. Got 3 drivers in the pit. Our race leader, Albie, is in the pits. Patrick Rich is coming out right now. William Gary's in the pits. Patrick Brady's been in there for... Oh, he gone. Never mind. Joe Stella and Patrick Brady, they are DNF'd now. So
Yeah.
11 run. Oh, that was your spot. Get that BMW in there. Come on.
There it is.
Oh, he's
Oh,
giving it
nice
all
one.
to you.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, you're way out there. Don't hit the fence line.
Oh,
Oh, jeez, did you hear that?
yeah.
I think he
Full
just
run.
cracked the floor pan on that car. Oh my
Yeah, now-
gosh.
Now we're gonna know if there's floor damage.
Yeah, I guess we can ask him. Oh my gosh, that was
Oh,
hard.
okay,
Hey,
so-
turn 9.
Retro
I'm gonna go to the
Kaufman.
pits. I'm just gonna nope.
Ooh, maybe not. Retro Coffin's got a good point in chat as well. He says prototypes and GT3s can get floor damage from the curbs. So
In the sim,
Good.
that's modeled that way, huh? Okay.
yeah,
I
seems
mean, it
like
makes sense because GT3
Oh,
cars
yeah.
are flat on the bottom.
Yeah.
Strut mounts through the hood. No kidding. That's probably he probably has a big sword tailbone too from that hit.
A bit of
That
a-
thing was hard.
extra airflow through the hood, maybe better engine cooling.
Sarah in the pits. Listen, when you come out of turn 3, hit the curb. We need to poke a hole in that floor to get some aero. get some downforce out of there. Let's see. Do GT4s have flat bottoms? I think they're mostly.
Yeah,
GT4 I think GT4s have to have more street style undercarriages, right? Like I know GT3s are basically, if you flipped one over, it looks like a Hot Wheel, and it's just flat all the way across the bottom. But I thought GT4s had to be more street-ish. It's not just horsepower and
Yeah.
you know, aero bits that change
Yeah.
between GT3s and 4s. I thought. I don't know. We can ask Chris Heide. He might know. Hey, you know who might know? Our go-to Retro Coffin probably knows because he knows all the things. So he could.
Oh,
tell
John
us.
knows.
Hey, John. That's right. You're here. John,
I do have-
our intrepid reporter, is come back from the garage to tell us what's going on with the floors on the GT3s and 4s.
They do have smooth flat bottoms.
Really?
Yes. The aerodynamic feature.
What
Chris is
about
like, I
apple bottom
challenge.
jeans and fur? Never mind. I'm sorry. I should not.
The boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur. That's what I meant to say. Okay. So they
Yeah.
do. So I wonder what the difference is between them besides probably horsepower and aerodynamics.
Yeah, they have a lot less aero, especially after the
Mhm.
last update, and I'm assuming probably a little bit less aero. I mean, I drive the GT4s a lot, so I should know this, but I don't. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot less aero and a little bit less power. Oh my goodness, that's
Yep, now I
smaller
can see
rear
here. Move
wings.
along.
taking evasive action, and yeah, that's the race done. That was quick.
Yep. They have smaller rear wings and restricted diffusers compared to the GT3s.
Okay. Yeah, GT3s have those giant diffusers coming out of the back of them, and I've not seen those
Yeah.
sticking out on GT4s. Okay. All of those things make sense. Is there a horsepower limit? What the? Oh, the race was over. I was like,
Yeah.
where'd it go? We're all talking about cars. And we didn't even pay attention to who won the race.
we're not used to these 30-minute races, you know.
We're like, we still have to talk for another half an hour.
Oh,
Okay,
and it's
so
daytime.
Albie gets that one.
Okay. I wanted no time.
Oh man.
That was good.
Nice. Oh, he beat me to it.
Anyway,
to it.
okay. All right. So I guess okay, John. That was awesome. All right, so we won't have the points up for you right away, but check it out.
Yeah, Heat 1 results. Mr. Alberto Alvarez, first place, followed by Chris Heide, Mr. Rob Shaw in third, Terrell Lance in fourth, Stephen Shaw Jr. in fifth, Patrick Rich in sixth, David LaBarrera in seventh, Marvin Brooks in eighth, Mr. Aaron Stevens in ninth, Joshua Lee in 10th, and William Gary in 11th, Joe Stella in 12th, and Patrick Brady in 13th. Those results look similar to the qualifying results, if not identical, with exception of the did not finishes there.
Yeah, well, since the championships have been decided already, this is just all about getting those P2s and 3s figured out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna switch gears with Oscar. I'm gonna see if I can't grab some point totals off of this race and add them up.
Yeah.
To
I just had my calculator out just then, but I missed what position Rob Shaw and Joe Stella were in. I know Rob was
I'll
in
bet you
second.
our little fancy producer guy can put those right back up on the screen for you.
Third, if I'm not mistaken, was Rob Shaw.
Yeah, I think Rob was
Could be
second or
wrong.
third.
I think he was third. Heidi was second. Yep, Rob Shaw third.
Oh yeah, but in terms of class, at least.
Oh,
I believe points in my
class was second for Shaw.
Yeah, and then believe.
Oh look,
here
now
we go. Look
there
at
you go.
this. He knows what he's doing.
See, all you gotta do is ask Pix, and he delivers. He's like Santa Claus, unless you've been naughty.
We ask, he delivers.
There you go.
Alrighty, so Rob Shaw in second, and then Joe Stella in fifth. So that's a 5-point difference between them. So that actually means that now Rob Shaw has a 2-point lead going into this next race. So yeah, that's interesting. We'll see. So Joe Stella's got to get his game back on now and try and pinch those last 2 points out of him. How interesting is this?
I bet you he doesn't go off the track in that same corner in the second race.
But yeah, I mean, 100%. Rob's done exactly what he needs to do here, so he just needs to do it again. And it looks like it could be daytime now, so
Boo!
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they're doing this is a 5-minute warm up, and then it's just the next race, so they're not even doing a qualifier. So
yes, I believe that the last race. I don't think so.
Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that was brought up in the Discord, and I believe Albie or Terrell said that it is not a reverse grid. So I think
clearly somebody doesn't know how to make things more exciting.
Oh yeah, right. Like
I want to see the leaders carve their way through the classes to get them.
The last race of the season, you know.
Exactly.
Oh well. That is okay. We will survive.
Yes.
Just trying to see the session times here. So yeah, it is going to be a day race by the looks of it.
It's a morning race. So that means the track temperature is going to be probably colder.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to trust iRacing's forecast anymore because it told me that the last race was at 11 a.m. track time. I can confirm it was not. So, oh well. But yeah, looks like warm-up's nearly finished now, and then they'll get gridded, and for the final time they'll make their way around the circuit, and it will be the last race of the ENVY Simsports GT Sprint Series. So of course, powered by Triple Stint and Natasha Coffee. So.
And it'll be the last time the four of us are together in this whole year before we can be back together again for a broadcast.
Yeah, me and Pix have another run.
What's that, Pix? The what?
Who is the fifth?
The five
Who's
of
the
us.
fifth?
Yeah,
Who's fifth?
Ah,
Oh boy, someone's got jokes.
Gilles Villeneuve, always here in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
His presence
something
is
about
always
the
felt.
face of that man. You know, it's just.
Yeah. Chris doesn't love him because he hates pronouncing his name.
Yeah. I don't like pronouncing things I can't pronounce.
Gilles Villeneuve.
All right, so is the heat 2 based on finishing positions, or is it based on the qualifier from before the first round?
I believe it's
Like
on
finishing.
finishing positions, but yeah, it looks like it is because Joe Stellers and Patrick Brady are back there. So yeah, I know, right? Where's our reverse grid? Come on, John.
Yeah. That was a 30-minute qualifier.
Yeah. That gave a lot of points. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here we go for the formation lap. We'll see if anyone takes a jump this time at turn 4 or turn 5, wherever it was. So. Hey,
Well, I mean,
Chris, if you're
Heidi
watching, yeah, Chris, if you're watching at the end of the race, I want you to take that jump.
I think all of them need to.
Yep. Team photo with everyone in the midair.
Put your hand out the window too.
Yeah, Pix will get something done, I'm sure. He'll manage it.
We need to
Put
do
your
this
hands out the
one,
window.
Chris,
6,
with
7.
trucks. We need to do this
Oh
one with
no.
trucks.
Oh no.
I don't even understand what that even means. I really don't.
I think that's the point. I don't think it means anything. I should know, but you know.
Are you that generation?
I am that generation. I am Gen. What generation am I?
My
Gen Z,
generation
I
is
think.
69.
Yeah, Gen Z.
That's what ours was.
68. No. Gen Z all the way. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
that
not-
generation though. That generation's Gen Alpha. I'm not that generation.
There you go.
That's the younger generation.
My older brother is 1 year from being in the... What's the one before Gen X? Boomers?
Is it the millennials? I think? Millennial.
No, before
boomers?
Gen X.
Oh, yeah, it might be the boomers. The baby
The
boomers.
boomers, yeah.
I think it's the boomers. My oldest brother is 1 year from being in that group.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this making you feel old, Chris?
Not at all. Are you kidding?
Good.
I think one of the best parts about growing up when I did and doing all the stupid stuff I did in the 70s and 80s is nobody had cameras to catch it all the time. So we got to drink out of hoses and play in the dirt and come home whenever we felt like it. And our
Yep,
parents
now
didn't even
everything's
care.
caught in 4K.
Yeah, okay. I think
Or
one of
for
my
te- or
favorite...
for
live
today's race.
streamed. Yeah,
Or
live
for
streamed.
today's race, 1080p.
One of my favorite things about growing up as a kid, and people mention it now and again on social media, is how there used to be ads on TV, and I remembered them. I never thought about it until they mentioned it. There were ads on TV that came on at 10 o'clock for the parents. Hey parents, do you know where your kids are? 10 o'clock, they should be home. Many times we weren't. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Well, I wonder if the track temp's going to be different now that the sun is beaming down on track, but we'll see.
Track
It
temperature
might be.
is
Oh, it's actually-
71.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
We'll see.
66 degrees Fahrenheit outside, according to this.
Well, here we go. The pace car's off now, and here comes Albie to lead the pack away, waiting for the green lights for the final time this season. Drop in, guys. 30 minutes. 30-minute run to the season end, and here goes Albie, green lights towards T1. There's a bit of movement there on the back there, on the dirt from the Porsche. Too wide into turn 1. Albie looks like he's going to inch it just ahead of Chris Hardy there, and some people on the dirt here trying to use up all the track they can. And Joe Stella's looking to make some moves. Marvin Brooks, sorry, up into the pack, and everyone going off there into the dirt on lap 1. Very easy to do that, and Chris Hardy is staying glued to the back. Is anyone going to take the job? No, they all seem to take it. Managed not to take it, and missed the curve as well. But there's some too wide action here with Rob Shaw and Chris Hardy. He's going to try and inch it around the outside, and he's going to get the move done. That is a good move by Rob Shaw. And knowing those beamers, they should be able to pull away on that final corner. It seemed very quick through there. Chris Hardy looking to duck the nose up the inside, and here's some too wide action through the last corner. I think that's Tyrrell Lance and Chick Rich through the last 2 corners there. Patrick Rich taking a bit of dirt on the exit. And
Somebody in the pits
no, Joshua Lee with an early pit stop there. And yeah, well, looks like we made it relatively clean through lap 1, so good job everyone. I think it was only 1 spin from the Porsche that kept it out. Yeah.
Oh, Joe Stella didn't grid.
Oh,
I was wanting to see him get through that first lap without going off the track. I knew he'd do it too, but
so is he on track though, or maybe not? No, he's not. So maybe he
may have missed the second.
Yeah, maybe he forgot that it was a second race. I'm not sure. Oh well.
Or maybe he's just mad at me for making a comment about it.
Well, that's good news for Rob Shaw though. That means he should have 3rd regardless now. So.
Ooh, you hear that? As it gets over the curbs.
Yeah, it's a good battle shaping up here between David Laborea and Patrick Rich. He's a bit of door banging into turn 1 now. And he's on. That's Patrick Rich around, I think, or is it? No, it's David Laborea. Sorry,
that's David.
Yeah, that's David spinning into the dirt there. That is
David. Just take out the outhouse. Just go do it.
Yep.
Nothing to
Toilet
lose.
break. Oh, and Chris Hardy's dropped back a position here from after that move, that brilliant move from Rob Shaw. And oh my goodness, that's Tyrrell Lance taking the curve there. Taking it 2 wheels through that corner there now. But yeah,
the track is about 3 degrees warmer than it was on the previous race. So
yeah, I feel like I say this every race, but once again, Mr. Alvarez stretching that gap. And down the inside of Tyrrell Lance, who is that? That looks like it is Aaron Siebens, the AM Class championship winner, making some moves on the silver driver, making a statement.
It's an appropriate car to be making that statement into on this track.
None other than the Ford. Yeah, all those cars look pretty strong through turn 8 and 9 there, through the sweeper. So, not a surprise there.
Mr. Stevens.
There goes Aaron. Yeah, Aaron Stevens off track. Don't hit that curb. Don't hit it. I was watching him go. I was watching him beeline to it. I'm like, don't do it. I know you're driving a Ford, but. And yeah, it looks like they're all fairly spaced out now, which no one's probably complaining about too much, because I'm sure the dirty air is not fun around here with all the fast flowing corners that Big Willow represents.
Mr. Oscar, are you familiar with a little-known film franchise called Star Wars? You ever heard of that? Oh?
Is Oscar still with us?
Sorry, oh, are you asking me?
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness me. I am so out of it.
We're like, hello,
I thought he
viewer.
said Chris. Yes, I am aware of Star Wars.
Its creator,
eventually.
George Lucas, filmed a movie here before that while he was
Ah.
still in school at USC at this
Oh,
track.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe Willow
Yeah.
Springs was
1966. A man in
Oh,
his
wow.
car.
yeah. It's not the only one either. I think Ford versus Ferrari or something along those lines featured around
Yeah,
Willow
they
Springs
did.
as
That's
well.
the one where they had the cotton
Yep.
balls on the
Yep, it's-
cars, the little,
Yep,
the,
yep.
or the not the cotton balls, the twine or whatever you call it.
Don't worry, Chris, we understand.
I know. I'm just not myself anymore tonight. Yarn. That's what it was.
The Love
Yeah.
Bug by Disney was filmed here in 1969. Of course, Top
Yeah.
Gear is filmed here. Jay Leno's
Yeah.
filmed some stuff here.
Do you say Herbie the Love Bug?
No, Disney's The Love Bug.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the home to many movies. And here's another interesting fact for you. As we see David Labarea take a excursion off track, one place you wouldn't want to take an excursion off track is Turn 9, when they used to let spectators sit on the inside of Turn 9.
Ooh,
God knows why. It is an interesting fact I found online, and believe it or not, they don't let them do it anymore.
I believe it.
That would be awesome. I mean, the odds of
it'd be-
anybody
it'd be-
crashing into you are slim.
Yeah, I would agree. It is a little bit slim. Like, I think it'd be uncommon to see someone go off at Turn 9, but I would not like to take my chances. So,
You know, at
yeah.
Laguna Seca, you can stand just about anywhere on the track, inside or outside of the corners.
Mm. I love Laguna Seca. Such a good track.
Have you been there?
Corkscrew. I have not been there. I've
Oh.
not been to America, so
Oh, you got to come do that. Hey, if you
I
come,
shall. Hey.
you got a place to stay at my place.
of course. Hey, maybe
Till's supposed
Daytona
to do that
24
too,
hours.
but he hasn't shown up yet. Till Steiner, you don't know him. He's our German pal.
Yeah, this was a door banging we saw earlier on, and it looks like yes, this was when David just lost the rear end. Was it maybe a little net code? Yeah, looks like it was. That is unlucky from David.
A
There.
little net code.
That's a lot of net code.
I could have driven a golf cart through there almost.
Yeah, we have seen some pretty bad net code this race. I think there was one in the practice session where I could have fit a golf cart in between it as well. So, yeah, that is very unlucky from David there. But he's got it back on track and putting in some lap times, trying to make his way back up. And here comes Chris Hardy with a little bit of late pace down the inside. Maybe no, he's just gonna have a little look, try and put off Rob Shaw. But this is of course for P1 overall, P1 in class, sorry, for Silver. And look at that Mercedes, the run through turn 2 or 3 there, and that Mercedes is looking extremely racy now with the bright headlights.
And it's aggressive styling too.
Oh yeah, isn't it? And the livery, and the man sitting behind the wheel, a championship winner. So yeah, a little bit of a racy sequence there from Chris Hardy after that bold overtake from Rob Shaw on, I believe it was lap 2 possibly. So yeah, he'll be looking to take that first position in class as Albie just keeps it on track and races away, touch wood.
Yep. Chris Heidi
Hopefully I
holds the
didn't
fastest lap of
commentators
the
curse
race,
it.
that last lap.
Yeah, a 111.539. So that's how he caught up to Rob Shaw.
What happened to Albie? How is he suddenly not?
Oh no, did I jinx it? I
You
jinxed
did.
it.
Oh.
no.
He's gonna pit.
Oh.
He's gonna pit now.
Oh, I apologize.
No, he's
Albie.
not. He's gonna go for it. Oh man.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting sequence then. Can he... He's got the pace, so we'll see what he can do. But yeah, all these guys are running similar paces here as we pass. I believe that's Aaron Siebens there. maybe lapped traffic, I think, by the looks of things. But yeah, that means that puts Rob Shaw into the lead of the race now. And I'm going to keep my mouth closed from any more commentators' curse comments now. So I've turned into, now that I'm taking over this 30-minute race, I've turned into Chris. So Chris is he's the best at doing the commentators' curse. And here comes Chris Hardy. In the nicest way possible, Chris.
You know I don't do this on purpose, right?
Well, no, I'm joking. Of course you don't. We all love some good action here. Rob Shaw had a bouncy on his head, maybe. Never know. But it looks like he's just dropped back a little bit here. And Albie's going to need to get around the lap traffic of Aaron Stevens here, but I think Aaron's just let him through there. The smart thing to do. Some good sportsmanship there from Aaron. He's decided that he's got no interest in getting in Albie's way here, so he's just going to let him go, and Albie's going to be eyeing down the sights towards Chris Hardy now and Rob Shaw. And not far behind, Patrick Rich as well. He'll be trying to catch up to Albie for the race, or the class lead. But yeah, it's just a constant back and forth battle here between Chris Hardy and Rob Shaw. Just a few tenths here, a few tenths there, and by the end of the race, I think we should have a good battle in our hands. So, and then of course, once the pits come into play, maybe an overtake in the pits, we'll see.
I'm staring at this big yellow button on my admin box. I want to push it so bad.
Last race safety car. When that spices things up. Yeah, Chris Hardy with that fastest lap, of course, and Albie not far behind with that fastest lap. But I think now, like we've seen that they both have good pace, it's just about who can consistently be faster than the other driver, and at the moment it looks like Albie's taking some decent time out of Chris Hardy. Maybe Chris is just getting held up a little bit here by Rob. You can just see Albie in the background there, closing that gap, looking very mean in that Ferrari.
Yeah, I suspect that when that Ferrari gets on the heels of Chris Hardy, he's going to get that slipstream and be able to get that half a tenth he's short of on that fastest lap time.
100%. And we need the F1 overtake lap prediction. the overtake battle in 3 laps.
That's funny. Well, if anybody could be in GT3 cars that can be consistently within a tenth of a second every single lap, it'd be easy to calculate that. But you know, GT cars just are not as, I don't know. You can drive them on the edge, but you typically don't every single lap.
Yeah.
But those Formula One cars, those cars are always so close in timing, like every lap.
Especially around this track, the GT3s would be very hard to be consistent. But Albie's like those top 3 that last lap were all within a tenth of each other. Rob Shaw with a 11.7, same with Chris Hardy. And then Albie with a 11.6. So, yeah, I mean, Albie's also within a second now of Chris Hardy, so he might start to get that slipstream in. So we'll see. It'll also be interesting with 15 minutes left now in this race when the pit stops come into play. Could be some overtakes in the pits. We've seen Albie's been very strong in the pits in past, so that will be interesting. That's a good point.
They have to pit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Oh, look at Albie just using up all of that track there, out of Castrol Corner there, in turn 1. But yeah, Chris Hardy's keeping him modest here. It's just keeping within that half a second. And I mean, this has been a common theme of the season, is Chris Hardy always giving us a interesting battle and fight up in the booth. Actually, that being said, it was in
Put it away quick before we get dinged for
Copyright.
Copyright. Put it away.
Sky Sports, we are sorry.
Pix, I'll make an app for you, and we'll make our own.
And as I was saying, about Chris Heide and Rob Shaw, it was actually back at Indy where these two had an amazing fight for I think it was P2 in class over at Indianapolis. So it looks like they're doing it again, and Albie is closing that gap back up. Maybe he has put some Natasha coffee in his car, and it is going like the
it's the same purple and black.
Yeah, maybe. He's used that very nice discount over at natashacoffee.com/envy, so you never know. But yeah, look at that view from Albie. He is just waiting to pounce on these two here. He's just gonna, I think maybe 15 minutes left. Will he wait? Will he go for a bold move, or is he just gonna wait for them to fight and just thread the needle?
It's gonna be hard to get an overtake done.
Oh
yeah, they're both that close to each other.
Yeah, and Chris is going to be getting the slipstream here as well, so it will be interesting. And
Rob's in trouble. Got a lot happening. All he has to do though is just stay on his line. It's going to be a lot harder to overtake on this track than it looks.
Yep. Put it in the middle of the track and she'll be right. And Albie's previous lap took about 3 or 4 tenths out of Chris, but now Chris is getting really racy with Rob here. He's definitely a little bit closer than last lap. I think for Chris here, the big thing is maybe just putting that colour in between him and Albie and get that little buffer. So I think he'll definitely be looking to overtake Rob now, put that car in between him and Albie, because Albie definitely has the pace, and so does Chris. Very similar lap times here from both of them. Like, once again, they're all within 2 tenths that last lap.
Well, if Rob needs any motivation to win this race and not let them by, is if he does, he's going to come hang out with us in the booth for a little chit-chat.
And we'll get to congratulate him for getting that third in the championship for silver. So, but yeah, look at Chris Heide. Chris Heide wants that interview. I mean, he'll be getting one anyway.
Inside line.
He will probably be getting one anyway because of the championship winner, but he's maybe just a little bit of a bluff up the inside of turn 9 there. Try and see if Rob can go wide, but he goes wide himself there, but keeps it on track just, and hopefully doesn't lose too much time there.
And you can't even see Albie. He's back there. You just can't even see him. There he is.
There he is, looming in the background. Albie's loving the look of this right now. These two fighting very hard, and Albie's just waiting back there to strike and make a move in the last 12 minutes, 11 minutes of this race. The last 11 minutes of the season, and we are getting some amazing battles around here, so it sums up this season beautifully. What a season has it been. And we have Stephen Shaw Jr., the other Shaw, also putting on some good battles here. I believe that's Patrick Rich, so the AM driver taking the fight to the pro driver. One end of the spectrum to the other. One thing I've noticed is that Stephen Shaw is very quick. Look like 29 seconds.
Look at Chris hunting. Oh my gosh, he's everywhere looking around him.
Every lap he's been this close. Well, he hasn't been this close yet, but every lap he seems to be a lot closer through the sweeper there.
Oh, this is
onto the main straight, sorry. But yeah, I think that Beamer just gets the run through that the last turn 9 there. And, I think that's what's making it very hard for Chris to overtake here, but he's just closing up the Mercedes so strong through turn 1. Maybe a little dive into turn 2. He's just going to fake him out. Chris cuts to the inside there, and yeah,
he's
Albie's going to be
everywhere
loving.
trying to get that guy looking.
Oh, 100%. A little on board here with Chris, and Rob taking all the curve that's given to him. There's a car off ahead, and it's going to be okay. The rejoin is all good. But I'm sure Chris got a little bit scared there for a second, fighting for the overall lead of this race. Look at this, the two silver drivers fighting for the overall top spot. So,
and what you don't see right now is that Ferrari is dead on the back of that Chris Heide's car.
The
These
man in the
cars are
mirror.
you could throw a blanket over all three of them right now. They are right there.
Yep.
Woo!
Chris is sandwiched in between two cars right now. But that being said, Chris has got the pace. He's just gotta hook it up. He's just gotta get a really good lap. And tell you what, I believe he's got the fastest. He does have the fastest lap. So
Still.
we know he can do it. So, but yeah, Albie was so much quicker that last lap. I think because of the battle that Chris and Rob had. But now I think Chris has got to look in his mirrors here because Albie's closed right back up, and I still think that Chris Heidi's going to be looking to put that car in between them and get that buffer. But it's hard to overtake around here. It really is.
Yeah,
And
it
maybe
looked like,
just Albie will
I was
use
gonna
that.
say the BMW is locking up those brakes
Oh, yeah.
through those short
Mhm.
sections. He's feeling it
Yep.
in those tires.
Look at this, guys. 1 second between the top three in the last 9 minutes of the season. That is
Mm-hmm.
well done to these three right here. Putting on an absolute show.
Rob Shaw's like, let's go, this is awesome.
Rob Shaw's like, let me run. Now we'll see. I think maybe a little bit of strategy comes here because I think Chris might
they
be
still
getting
have to
held
pit,
up.
You're right.
Yeah, because I think you never know if Chris or Albie feels like they're getting held up here and they'd be better off in clean air. Then maybe do you just duck into the pits and try and come out in front of them when they pit. So
What if they're What if they're driving so hard in this battle and they're all forgetting that they need to pit? What happens then if all three of them don't pit because they're battling and they forgot?
then Patrick Rich then becomes a happy man.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yeah,
Oh my gosh.
look at Chris Hardy. He's right on his bumper, but then you got the man in the mirror there, the man on the mission, Mr. Alvarez.
Albie's
after
even
that,
closer to
after
Chris
that-
than Chris is to Rob.
After the commentator's curse from me, he'll definitely be looking to get back into the lead. But
Oh,
it's,
sure.
it's
Now
gonna,
you're taking, you know.
it's
Oh my
going to
gosh,
be
look at
it's going to
Chris.
be hard
Jeez.
because there just really is not that many opportunities to overtake here. But maybe Chris might get the run here through turn 9. But
Oh, just
Albie's
pit,
now
Chris.
closed
Get
right
him
back
out
up.
of the way.
And
Nobody
Albie's,
goes. Oh,
well, it will be
watch them
interesting.
all run through pit lane on the last lap.
It's going to be very interesting when one of these cars pit, because that pit lane is extremely sketchy when all three of these cars are running so close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to brake on the racing line pretty much to actually get it slowed for the pit entry, I'm pretty sure. So it
Rob's
is
probably
going
like,
to
"I wanna
be very
pit."
interesting.
But I didn't map that button that says I'm gonna pit.
Yeah, I don't want to get rear-ended. It's a game of follow the leader. Who's going to pit first? We'll see. But hey, Albie's going to be looking to get a move on here now. He's so much closer. He's right on that rear end of the Mercedes of Chris Heide there. And Rob's
Albie needs
maybe
to back
just
off and let these two silver drivers battle it out for the win.
yeah. Rob's just getting a little bit of a break here from Chris, which is funny to say considering they're still 4/10 apart. But I think Chris Heide's getting a lot more pressure from the Ferrari of Albie now. So look at that. Now is anyone going to pit? Maybe? No? 6 minutes to go. They've all have to pit still. Retro in chat said, "Hi, have you met my friend Triple DSQ?" Yeah, and Chris Heide and Albie are setting such similar lap times here. So similar, and Rob was a little bit quicker that last lap. But
Now they have lap traffic they're coming up to. That's going to be Tyrrell Lance, and that Ferrari is just a turn or two ahead of these two.
And
these three.
And the thing is, Tyrrell Lance can sure let them through, but if he gets them in the wrong spot and he lets Rob through, then that's going to hamper Chris Heide and Albie. So I think he might just have to wait for the straight and just duck out to the side if he wants to let them through. But yeah, Rob's getting a little bit of the gap here. I think Chris is starting to feel the pressure from the man behind. Alberto Alvarez there.
Somebody pit. Somebody pit.
Yeah.
Throw some strategy at this thing. I want to see it.
Oh,
Oh.
Albie is using up
a little too hard.
every single bit of the track. Oh, Albie is using up every bit of the track here, and now there's a little bit of a. Feels weird to say because they're all still within a second, but there's a little bit of a break in action per se.
Yeah,
But all it
separation
takes is
between
one
them now.
little off track, and it's gonna get extremely spicy again. So. And here we have William Gary in the blacked out Porsche. Yeah, just losing it there. Oh, that's
Oh, you know what? Retro
unlucky.
asked an interesting question, and I don't know the answer to it, but
Yes, they did all
in the
pit.
first
Yes,
race.
they did.
They did. Do
Yes.
they have to pit in both races, or do they only have to pit?
Ah, that's
in
a
one
good
of
question,
them?
actually. I would assume that they would have to because it's a different race, but yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see.
We're gonna
They
find out
probably-
right about now.
Yeah, because if they do have to pit, it's gonna have to happen soon. So
There's-
oh
that-
my
he's-
goodness, there goes
there's
Rob Shaw.
one pit.
Is he? Yep.
Oh, Albie's gonna pit too.
Albie's gonna pit as well,
Chris,
so-
get some time.
That means
Woo!
Albie's gonna have jumped him in the pits there. That's so unlucky from Rob Shaw there. And Chris Heidi is just gonna have to put the pedal to the metal this lap and just try and get this gap built. So when he pits, he's got a little bit of a buffer.
Let me offer some insight of my own here. Did you see how Albie had to enter the pits? He was way on the brakes and he was kind of
Yeah.
out of shape getting in there. Chris is going to have his nice, perfect entry he wants to do with nobody in his way. Does that give him enough pace? Like, watch Albie. Oh, actually, Albie was okay. I thought he was
Yeah, I
maybe in
think
the
Albie
dirt.
was okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Rob's
So
gonna
Chris
be the
just
one
has
that
to
gets
get a
home for
perfect
blanks, so.
entry.
That being said, if we're getting really technical here, this does mean that now Chris does have to put in the one lap less of fuel into his car. So, this is interesting.
Yeah. How
Maybe
much fuel do you think you need for 3 minutes?
that. Okay, so I think Rob Shaw's jumped him there. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Shaw jumped big time.
Maybe I think maybe that's a little bit of a mistake on Albie's half. I think.
Oh,
looks like
maybe he
the-
forgot to
the
uncheck his
black box.
tires.
Yeah.
Okay,
Although
let's
it
see what
didn't look
Chris
like
has
he-
because this is the big one right here.
Yeah. Well, I think Chris.
Rob Shaw's out of the final corner now. Oh no!
Oh, not again.
Chris is gonna
Yeah,
come
there we go.
out. This
Oh,
is
it's
close.
gonna be a turn
Coming
one
out.
battle here, isn't it?
Come on!
You got it, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And yep. I tell you what, had Rob not had that little mishap on pit entry, it would have been so close
Totally different
between
race.
these two. But it's not over. We know Rob has the pace, so. But yeah, that is so unlucky from Albie there. Yeah, maybe a little black box issue.
But
Forgot
look, the
to
Shaw brothers are
pick
gonna
up
be on,
tires. Or...
on podium together.
Oh, that's was that? Am I seeing things, or was that a car stop there in turn 4? I think I'm seeing things, guys.
I don't
Maybe it
think
was
so.
the toilet. Maybe it was the toilet.
Maybe it's the toilet. So it must be a Mustang. That's for Fry.
Right, yeah.
Fry.
Yep. Retro Coffin, I completely agree. Oh boy, Albie just got that Ferrari F1 pit crew in there. Not wrong.
No joke.
Oh. It's like
Patrick Rich
the
has
F1
about 30
movie.
seconds to do something if he wants to.
Yep. And now we go for Chris Heidi's going to lead us around for the last time this season. As some lap traffic into turn 1, he's going to get through them safely. But yeah, Chris Heidi is going to lead us to the final checkered flag of this season.
Did he get the white flag? I think he did.
Yeah, I'd assume so. With just 10 seconds left now on the timer. He's gonna
Oh, Rob
taking
Shaw had
this
it
last
together,
lap.
Too. Chris, I double dog dare you to slow down and let him get behind you.
Chris, take the jump.
There you go.
Well, this now means that Stephen Shaw out. Now M class driver is going to take home the P3 overall. And P3 in the championship standings for class, and P1 for his class in the race. So, yeah, what a season, Stephen. Oh, actually, I could be wrong. No, I am wrong. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Rob Shaw. Anyway, Chris Heide brings us home for the last race of the season, takes the win, and our championship winner for AM class, closely followed behind by Rob Shaw. He's going to jump Joe Stella into third in the championship and second overall and in class. And then Stephen Shaw, our overall third winner, and first in class. And then Patrick Rich bringing it home for first in class for pro class. After Albie had that unfortunate event in pit lane, Marvin Brooks bringing it home in AM class for the fourth in class there in the McLaren. And here comes Albie. Unlucky for him today. A little bit of a unfortunate event in the pit lane, but nonetheless, our championship winner for pro class and nonetheless, our championship winner for pro class, and taking a little bit of a joyride in the dirt there. Congratulations to you, Mr. Alvarez. We'll get them in the
And Mr. Siemens is crossing the line right now for he's the champion for the M class, right?
Yeah, Aaron Siemens with a huge gap. That's
there he is.
Previous to this race, it was 153 to 112. So that is he has won that race by a championship by a mile. He's blown it out of the water, and very well done to Aaron Siemens. So yeah, I think we'll get them into the booth now and ask some questions. I think we'll, what do you think, guys? Probably the winners from each championship and, well, I mean, I would say overall winner, but the overall winner is the championship winner, so what do we think? Yep, awesome. So that's Chris Heide, Albie, and Aaron Siemens. We'll get them in there, take some interviews for our championship winners. Of course, they'll be receiving some very nice prizes as well.
Flag.
So, yeah, I mean, hey guys, that's a season. That's a season wrap. What a season. That was pretty good. And
Yeah, that was.
That battle between Chris Heide and Rob Shaw and Albie,
that was epic, man.
That
That
was
was so
something.
good.
That is, what a way to end the season on that. But yeah, that's our results. Chris Heide bringing it home in first by 1.2 seconds. That's a silver class driver, mind you. He's got the pace. And then Rob Shaw closely behind in second, and Stephen Shaw Jr. the brother, I believe. Bring it home in third as the AM class driver, with Patrick Rich in fourth, first in class there. Terrell Lance in fifth. Albie with an unfortunate event in the pits, but nonetheless an amazing race and amazing season from him, finishing in sixth overall there. And Siemens, our championship winner for AM class, in seventh, and then William Gary in eighth. Marvin Brooks Jr. in ninth. We have Joshua Lee in 10th. And then rounding off the rest of the race positions today, we have David Laborea in second. Oh, sorry, in seventh there. William Gary in eighth. Marvin Brooks Jr. in ninth. I feel like I've already said these names. I have. David Laborea, I've already said that one too. Patrick Brady in 12th, and Joe Stella in 13th. Yeah, that is the positions for this race, and what a race it was around Willow Springs. It has produced some amazing racing. One of the highest speed circuits in North America, and it has showed. Yep. Yeah, it looks like Aaron, Albie...
Everybody that belongs here. Want me to bring them all in?
Bring him in.
Okay, I can catch you.
Wonder what they were talking about.
I can catch you too.
Are they talking about Pokemon? They're
Gotta
playing
catch
Pokemon
them
Go while we
all.
were waiting.
How do you get Pikachu on a bus?
Yep, Aaron Sieben.
Yes, sir.
Woo! The man, the
I'm
myth, the
gonna-
legend.
I gotta let Oscar do this. My throat is gone.
You're all good. I'll take over. Yeah, Aaron, I mean, congratulations, first of all, with the championship win. I mean, what a season. I think from our side, it looks like your season, you had some pretty good finishes, of course, but it looks like the main thing was just keeping it on track, because a lot of those drivers in that AM class got caught up in incidents here and there, and just looked like the safety was the aim of the game, but nonetheless had some serious pace, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of it is it was just consistency and trying to keep the car clean and minimize my mistakes.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, also this race, we saw the Mustangs, the BMWs were pretty strong through the last little bit of the track there. Did it feel like that? How's the race?
Yeah, the Mustang had a couple spots where the car got a little light and the back end got a little light, but besides that, it felt really good. I mean, the track's super fun, super fast and flowy. It's not a lot of hard braking, it's just a lot of trail braking and coasting through.
Yep, just the sheer American power from the Ford Mustang, 100%. Yeah, I mean, any final words, any thanks to people, or?
I just want to thank Retro for crew chiefing me. Halfway through the season, he came on board and helped me out. Just coaching me while we're doing it. The people at Peterson Printing, thank them. And yeah, just thank you guys for putting this on. It's a great thing. Super fun.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks a lot for racing. Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys, and congratulations on ENVY Simsports M Class Championship. That's monster. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, I think we'll move on to Chris Heidi now. I mean, same for you. Well, championship win. I think we've seen a lot this season that you've had some stellar pace. I think we'll start off with a few questions from this race. That battle with, I believe it was Rob Shaw and Albie, was some show you put on for us in the booth here today.
It was a blast.
What were you thinking during that? Because you were in a little bit of a sandwich there. You kind of had to, like, do I overtake Rob, get a car in between me and Albie, or do I look to defend Albie here and try and keep my position?
I mean, for me, it was. I really wanted the pace on the first race. Like I was pretty adamant I could catch Alberto, but misjudged a lapped car, got behind, and then tried too hard to catch up. So I was like, okay, we'll save it for the second one. And Rob got a great start. I struggled for grip on the first couple, like first 2-3 laps more than I did on the first race, and Rob just ran with it. So I just was like, okay, certain spots I could catch him. The turn 9, he was so quick out of, and honestly riding behind for so long, I was able to see how he got a good exit. And I had several runs on him, but I didn't really want to just try to overtake just so early. I knew he still had a pit stop, so my strategy was plan A was just, okay, we'll save a little bit. When he pits, I'll go with him, and hopefully I can undercut him by a little bit. And if not, then I'll be close enough to where, like, if I'm there, I'm gonna try to make the pass without being egregious about it. But then, like, Alberto went off, and that kind of threw me. And then I think Rob just kind of misjudged the pit entry, and I think he just kind of clipped grass and just went way off. And I was gonna pit I was gonna pit with him, and then as soon as he went off, I was like, well, I got to stay in it now. And so I did. But it was not too challenging to catch because I had the draft and he didn't, and he had phenomenal pace, but he was hard to pass. He kept his car clean. He wasn't sliding, he wasn't losing the rear end, he wasn't over braking or under braking, and and then trying to defend. I don't think he even went off track one time. I think I did once. I don't think he did at all. Well, obviously the one time, but it was a blast. Dude had me sweating for sure, because I was locked in on trying to catch Alberto, because I was like, I know I can catch him. And just he had a great start, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my goodness, I gotta okay. it was a blast just trying to keep pace with him and figure out where he's quick versus where I'm quick. Having the draft definitely helps out. And there's some corners that I was able to get a better exit off of, and there were several corners he was able to as well, and it was fun. Like it was really cool. He drove really clean, and it was a blast. Like I was sweating, but I was smiling the whole time. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, you did end up getting fastest lap, so you
Oh, did I
had some
really?
serious.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you
I
got a
wasn't-
11 in the final race. You got a 11.5, which was fastest in any driver in that race. So you
Go
did end up
righty.
coming with fastest lap. So in
Yeah,
that last one.
that was cool. Like it was a blast. It was good to give you guys kind of hopefully give you a show too, because the first couple laps of the first heat, like I was like, okay, I'm kind of catching Alberto a little bit, and then I just kind of was just pushing a little too hard, and it wasn't worth it. But this one, like about halfway through about 20 minutes into the race, I was like, man, I bet the guys in the booth are pretty stoked about
Oh yeah.
about this. And
Yeah,
hats off
we
to
were
Alberto.
watching.
It was all right.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, you guys have seen better. That's fair. I'll give you that. But like big
I don't know.
props to Alberto. He's got pace, and he's such a good driver. And even he was like, he could catch us. He's like, it's so hard to pass, and
Mhm.
big kudos and big props to him for just kind of being patient with it, and not just saying I'm the pro diver, I'm coming through. And that was big, because I was looking in my mirror to make sure he was there, but he never once gave me the feeling like, oh, he's just going to try to push me off track and potentially mess up a good thing here. And dude, he's a phenomenal driver, and just the patience he showed there, coupled with the pace he's always had. Yeah, I've always had respect for the guy, but even more so now, because he could have easily just said excuse me and pushed his way through and said, oh, here's another win, see ya. So
Yeah.
that was cool that he showed some patience, and I appreciate that. So yeah, it was cool. I kind of looked into this overall win on this one here a little bit. I would like to have seen Rob to see if I could overtake him and see how those last couple laps went. I would, but sometimes you just need a little bit of luck to go your way. So not mad
Yeah,
about that.
and I mean, end the season on an overall victory, silver class championship. Like,
Yeah.
what a season it's been, really. So
It's been fun. It's been so awesome. And like I like my girlfriend couldn't care less. But I came out the other day and I was like, babe, I drove a really good race in Chicago. This was a lot of fun. And she looks up at me, she goes, mm-hmm. I was like, okay. Good night. See you
Sorry,
tomorrow."
Oh
we
my
care.
gosh, I'm with you, brother.
I was like,
get
cool, see
it.
ya. But she was like, oh, like she tried one time to feign interest. I was like, oh, I had a great race. And she goes, oh, okay. And I'm like, all right, I'll just go to bed. Thanks. But she lets me. She's super cool about it, and she does watch. She doesn't like to admit it, but I have caught her watching the stream a couple times. So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. Like this is a good series. There's a lot of really good drivers. David really gave me a run for my money regularly. And there's some really good drivers here. And so it's challenging, but it's fun, and it's cool. It's really cool to put in the work on some of these tracks I don't know. Familiarizing myself with how setups work a little bit more than I did before. Looking through data properly and not just like, oh, here's the lines, here's what I need to do. Understanding it better. And so hopefully like this series, and I think I've noticed it with my esports team as well too, and some of the races I've done, this series has absolutely made me, I feel, a better driver because of the competition in it and all that, and the support and all that. So I thank everybody that was in this. I thank you guys for putting this on. And it's awesome. It's really cool, and I've had an insane amount of fun. And then winning a class championship is just kind of icing on the cake. So that is pretty dope. So that's I do enjoy that as well too. But I had a blast regardless. It was awesome.
100%. I mean, any last words? Any thanks? I know you're a man of many words, so.
I know. I
Anyone
feel
you wanna
bad. Like,
Forget about
oh
our
my
Oh
god.
no,
championship dinner.
don't worry about it. We love
I
when
talk so
people
much.
talk
It's
about
like, oh my god. No, just
Chris,
thank
don't
you.
forget about our championship dinner.
Oh yeah.
Dinner.
Yeah. So So Aaron and I live pretty close to each other. So I think we're just gonna find a time and go to dinner. We're gonna FaceTime Alberto, and then
That's so good.
we're gonna send John the bill. I think we're just gonna send John the bill and see
Oh.
how that goes. But yeah, I think we're gonna do a dinner together, and then we'll FaceTime Alberto or something like that.
Yeah.
Could be McDonald's, could be something fancy. I don't know.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fancy.
On
Yeah.
the company card,
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, no, thank you
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you guys so much for doing this and putting together a really good group of guys that call good races and make it exciting for us to watch back. And thanks for everybody that was out here all season long. And I'm very much looking forward to the next one. very much.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I think I speak on behalf of us at the broadcasting crew, but like me personally, I love watching you race, and you're always a good racer and good sport, and just a great guy to talk to. And yeah, so I think we've got to thank all our drivers, and especially you, and what a great season it's been for you. And thanks a lot.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm glad I could be like that. I try to keep it clean. I try to be aggressive, and I also try not to use the radio button so much, other than thanking people. Like I generally try to thank people most of the time. Like, hey, thanks for pulling over. Thanks for this. And half the time I've got it muted anyway, so I'll push the radio button, and then I'm like, oh, what is happening here? And I'm just kind of yelling at myself. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you would say that. So thank you very, very much. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, awesome, man. Good job, and thanks for racing with us, and we'll have to see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Alvarez, our Pro Class Championship winner. Start off with today's race. A little bit unlucky there with the second race. Of course, a great race in the first one, but looks like just a little bit of a long pit stop. What happened there? Maybe too much fuel in the black box, or did you forget to untick tires? What happened there?
Hey, how you doing, guys? No, I was a penalty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, speeding. Yeah, because I could have pitted early, like when I made the mistake because like I was talking to somebody else and I got distracted, and then the glare from the sun like eliminated my marker for the last corner. I was like, oh damn. I thought like I was on another place on the track, and like I thought I was gonna fly off the track and off the yield there. But yeah, when I caught up to them, I knew you couldn't. Like it was really hard to pass. Like those two guys, like they were so fast out of 6 and 9. Like the last corner, I don't know what they had. Like a rocket ship, and like there was no chance for me to overtake. But I was like, I don't really want to just undercut and like try to go fast and pass them on the pit. So I tried to stay with them and see if I could get a chance to go to get by, but I couldn't. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. If they don't go, then Rob went off. So I got distracted and I was waiting for Chris to go or not go in. And when he kept going, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pit, but it was too late. So yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but nonetheless, I mean, it's been a pretty amazing season from you, and like you'll let class win, of course, championship by an insane amount of points, the biggest margin by any other driver in any other class. So, I mean, congratulations to you, of course, for winning that championship and just putting on a show for us every week in the booth. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good series. It was fun. I mean, just like be there every week and some good races, some awesome tracks that normally I wouldn't like. This track I would never have driven again. So yeah, it was good. I know maybe some tracks were not like too popular, so maybe we could have had a bit more people, but I really appreciate everybody that joined us and raced with us and like made us experience these kind of tracks that probably wouldn't have to otherwise. So yeah, good series. I'm glad to finally get the championship for once, and yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, good season. And any last words of thanks or praise to anyone?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, John, again, like really appreciate him. Like everything, like all this can be done like thanks to him. So really unfortunate he never joined us for a race. But yeah, I don't know. I'm I'm kind of struggling here with my words, but yeah, I appreciate John. I appreciate you guys for like putting on the show every Friday, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy watching it later.
Yeah, well, yeah, thanks a lot, and I know you do a lot to organize this series and that, so we thank you a lot, and all of our drivers really. But yeah, I mean, what a season it's been, really. Been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super tired after this is it's crazy how much like I'm feeling like the tiredness after.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a good one. Also, I would like to thank Chris for the kind words before. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. You have been a great new add-on to the team, to the GT Champions TV team. So yeah, you, Chris and Pix and John, yeah, done amazing job. So thank you guys.
Aww.
I'm tearing
Thank you,
up.
Albie.
Yeah, thanks, Albie.
We love
Awesome.
you, man.
All right. Ah, yes. So, I mean, now that you're here, Albie, you probably know a little bit more than this about this race than I do. But we got 2 hours in Barcelona coming up, and yeah, what do we need to know?
I mean, it's next week. It's a sort of test to see the interest in these kind of like races. So it's gonna be a team race. Well, it can be a solo or team race. It's more like aimed to be like a pro-am series. So you get the 2 drivers team, like 1 pro, 1 am, so we can mix up the field and maybe help some of the Ms like get better. And yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hour race at Barcelona next week. We got already a lot of cars. Like the grid is pretty big already, so will be great to get even more, and for you guys to broadcast it. It's gonna be a good race.
Yeah. No, I agree, 100%. I know me and Pix are excited to broadcast that one. Should be heaps of fun.
Also, I need to add that it's gonna be a free entry, so. And I'm not sure. I need to double check with John, but there might be some prizes for the race. So yeah.
Yes, there is, I believe. And last time I checked, but you guys probably know more than that, so more than I do. Yeah, but of course, yeah. As Albie said, free entry. It's not too late. Scan the QR code there. It'll take you to the Discord, or you can shoot over to envysimsports.com/events. Yeah, to register as well. Alright, and well, for the final play of the season, and I'm sure we'll thank them again at some point. Our sponsors over at triplestin.com, with amazing sim racing gloves. We honestly couldn't do it without our sponsors, so it's such an important part of the league and the series to make these kind of events happen. Yeah, huge thanks to them. Make sure you go over and check them out on their website. And I have sales as well. Big thanks to them, and go check them out. And same with Tasha Coffee. They're kind enough to give us a nice discount if you use code ENVY, so that's by tashacoffee.com/ENVY. That's huge thanks to them for sponsoring the series. As I said before, couldn't do it without them. And big thanks to them. Go check them out as well. Alrighty, well, that is me, Oscar Brown. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this season, and all the drivers and sponsors and John and everyone that helps out. And yeah, it's what an amazing season it's been. So yeah, that's out from me, and thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time. Anything to say, Chris?
Yeah, just my voice was all gone by the second part of that race. I tried to make it through, but it's just not bad. Just big shout out to everybody. John, again, thanks for letting us be a part of what you guys are doing. And we're glad to continue our relationship together and bring in these awesome events to the channel so people can watch them. So, and thanks to John, Pix, everyone else. Woohoo!
Yeah, and John.
Oh yeah. Just thanks for having me, guys. Envy, that was a good series. Look forward to more in the future, and congratulations to all the winners. I'll see you guys next series.
Yep. And you guys won't be able to hear Pix, but Pix is saying very nice things right now. He's like, "We love everyone. We love Chris."
Oh, we
He's
heard
like-
what he said.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next weekend at Barcelona, me and Pix.
Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you soon.
See you.
See ya.